All right, let's get into it. We're talking about a career that was absolutely defined by one single, almost mythical number. It's a number that for decades felt completely out of reach, like a monument to greatness that nobody could ever touch. But one man spent over 20 years climbing that very mountain.
So, what's the big deal with the number 17? Well, in the world of professional wrestling, this represents the absolute peak, the very top of the mountain. It's the record for the most world championships ever held by a single person in WWE history. This number, it's not just about success, it's about sustained, generational dominance.
You see, to really understand why that 17th win is so huge, we have to go back. Way back. Back to the very first one. We're talking about the lightning-fast rise of a rookie who walked out for his debut in 2002 and told a legend he had one thing: ruthless aggression. And that single moment, that was the spark that was about to start a history-making fire.
Okay, so after that debut, Cena needed something more to really click with the audience. And boy, did he find it. He completely transformed into the Doctor of Thugonomics. So why'd this work so well? Well, it was edgy, it was smart, and it let his natural charisma just explode on screen. The story goes, this whole character was born from a freestyle rap backstage that just blew away Stephanie McMahon. It was the rocket fuel he needed to become a superstar.
And his climb to the top was just incredibly fast. I mean, think about it. In just 3 years, he goes from being a total newcomer, challenging a veteran, to creating this iconic persona, winning his first piece of gold, and then boom, main event. That whole journey climaxed when he beat John Bradshaw Layfield at WrestleMania 21 to grab his very first WWE Championship.
And that right there, that wasn't just him winning a title. No. This was the official start of the Cena era. A new face was now running the place. And believe me, the entire landscape of WWE was about to change because of him.
With that first title in his hands, John Cena didn't just hang out at the top. For over a decade, he was the top. He became the undeniable face of the company. He was this constant presence who also became super polarizing, you know? He sparked those famous "Let's go Cena, Cena sucks" chants that really defined an entire generation of wrestling.
His championship reigns, they were all built on these epic feuds with a who's who of wrestling legends. I mean, whether it was his years-long super personal rivalry with Edge, or his wars with his former friend-turned-enemy Batista, or of course, those iconic industry-shaking showdowns with CM Punk, he was constantly defending and trading championships in legendary matches. It's how he cemented his spot at the top.
And this quote, it just shows you the insane amount of respect he had from his peers. We're talking legends, some of the sharpest minds in the entire business, people who had seen it all. They looked at Cena's consistency, his work ethic, that crazy connection he had with the crowd, and they just saw pure, undeniable greatness. So as Cena's career went on and the championships just kept piling up, one historic number started to come into focus. It was a record that a lot of people thought was just, completely untouchable, set by a true icon of the sport. The stage was totally set for this historic chase. For decades, the Nature Boy Ric Flair's 16 world title reigns, that was the stuff of myth. It was the standard for excellence. And now, all of a sudden, John Cena, this kid from West Newbury, Massachusetts, was just one single win away from tying it.
And this was the moment that history was finally made. It was the culmination of a 15-year journey, and it all came down to one match for one of the most prestigious records in all of sports entertainment.
In a match that many people consider an instant classic. I mean, it's just a phenomenal performance against AJ Styles. John Cena finally did it. He captured that 16th World Championship, cementing his legacy and putting his name right next to all-time greats like Ric Flair.
But here's the thing. Tying the record, that wasn't going to be enough. Not for a competitor like John Cena. Sharing the peak just wasn't going to cut it. The final climb, to stand all alone at the undisputed summit, was still ahead. And it would happen during one last, absolutely dramatic run.
So during what he announced was his retirement tour, the man who built his entire career on hustle, loyalty, and respect did the unthinkable. After winning the Elimination Chamber match, Cena viciously attacked the champion, Cody Rhodes, turning his back on all the fans and vowing that he would retire as the single greatest champion ever, no matter what it took.
And then came WrestleMania 41. April 20th, 2025. In the main event of Night 2, he did it. The impossible actually happened.
He defeated Cody Rhodes to win the undisputed WWE Championship. Now, that was his 14th time holding the company's most historic title, and his 3rd time winning the World Heavyweight Championship. You add them together, and that gives you 17 World Championship reigns overall, finally breaking that long-standing record he once shared with Ric Flair.
So what does this all mean? It means that the number 17 is now all alone. It's the new benchmark for championship success in WWE. A whole new mountain has been built for future generations to even try and climb.
So you go from a rookie with ruthless aggression to the rhyming doctor of thugonomics to becoming the face of a global company, and finally to the undisputed 17-time world champion. John Cena climbed that mountain and planted his flag at the very top, leaving just one question left for fans and historians to answer for years to come.